All right, guys. Um, Welcome to another video presentation. Today we are going to look at Doge. We are going to look at Dogecoin. Let's try to see what is happening on Dogecoin today. But before that, let's check CoinGlass and see what is happening on CoinGlass. And also check our dashboard. Check liquidation roadmap. Then I'll go to my Bybit. I'll go to Trading View and check the dashboard. So let this liquidation heat map load up. So as this is loading, let me quickly open the okay, it has opened. This thing is still loading. Okay, so as you can see on the liquidation roadmap, this it has taken out liquidity here. It has taken out the entire liquidity that was at this level 100. Let me check the price. That is 116,200. It has taken out the liquidity. Now we now have liquidity to the buy side. You see the liquidities we have now are liquidities to the buy side. So possibly this market can now reverse to the upside, because if you see this liquidation heat map, there is no other liquidation to the downside. So we might see a sudden reversal very soon, because the market makers now would want to go and take out the liquidation here. We want to go and take out this liquidation at, what is the price? At 118,634. And you also see another liquidation here. You see another area of liquidation at 121,034. So 121,018,600. We have quite a number of liquidation to be taken about. To the downside, there is no further liquidation. So having established that, we might see an uptrend any moment. So let's go and check our trading view. Let's go to Trading View and check BTC dominance, USDT dominance, and how they are going to impact the market. So now on our Trading View, this is our dashboard. Our dashboard is showing on Trading View which pair is it? This is RODNT. On RODNT, our dashboard is showing that the weekly candle is bearish and the total tree is bearish. So that means for this coin, the direction of the market is bearish. Let's check for BTC. So for today, for BTC, you can see that the trend is bearish. Today for BTC, the weekly bias is bearish. So the weekly candle on BTC is bearish. And you can see the total 3 impact is strong bearish. Total 3 impact is strong bearish. Now, why is this market bearish? This market is bearish because you can see that the liquidation roadmap already took out liquidity and it has not reversed. So the market is still bearish. So what will you do? Always trade in the direction of the market, like I showed you guys this dashboard in a previous video. if the weekly bias of any coin is bearish and the total trade for that day is bearish, always look for trade that is in this direction. So once your weekly bias and your total trade are in sync, look for trade in that direction. So for today, we are going to be analyzing Doge. So let me go and check Doge. Let me check Doge USDT. So this is Doge USDT. So if you see on Doge now, the weekly bias is bearish on Doge, and the total trade impact is also strong bearish. So we are going to look for sell opportunities on Doge. So if you go and look at your Doge, you will see that the market has been on the downside. So let me go to Binance so that we can mark out a point of interest. So now you go to daily time frame, or Doge seems to have a good trading history. So let me go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame on Doge, let me clear the entire this thing. So on the weekly on Doge, let me take out my point of interest. So when you are marking out your point of interest, ensure that you know the different colors that you are using. So for a very strong point of interest for me, I use red. Then for weak point of interest, um I use this purple color. So this is my point of interest for Dodge. Let me go to the weekly. On the daily, that is the weekly. On the daily, I am going to be looking at, I have marked out very strong areas of interest on the weekly. So I'll go to my daily. This is a point of interest on daily. So at this point, this is weak. This, I will consider this to be a weak point of interest. So what do we see here? This is my weak point of interest. So we'll go and look for possible areas of retest. Where is this thing going? So let me go to 4 hours and check my possible areas of retest. So I'm going to be marking out a support and resistance here. Should we? So this is what I am expecting. This is what I am expecting. I'm expecting this trade to come all the way here. You can come to this point, react. Okay, Okay, Doge can come to this point and do something like this. So this is what I am expecting on Doge. This is what I am expecting on Doge. And so if you look at this thing carefully, I have already marked out my very strong point of interest on the daily, on the weekly rather. So I'll come to the daily and mark out my weak point of interest. Then I'll go to the 4 hours. That is where I'll take my support and resistance. These are the places that I expect a retest and rejections, and maybe so that the trend can continue. So this is my 4 hours, and that is what I am expecting. So when this thing gets to my 4 hours, what do I expect? I will now go to 1 hour. When it comes to my area of interest, then I will go to 1 hour and look for reversal candle patterns and start to long from there. If maybe I want to trade on a DCA, if maybe I want to trade on DCA, I will start to long when this thing gets here. Once it gets here, I will start to enter position and DCA up to this area. Then from here we can bounce up. I hope you guys understand this. I hope you are following. So if I am to DCA, I will start to DCA from here. Once the market approach this level, I will start to DCA. Then I will DCA down to our area of interest. It will likely reverse from there and go all the way up. Because the moment the market clears the entire liquidity at 100, and that was the liquidity we saw on the coin glass, the moment it cleared the entire liquidity, we might likely go back up to take out liquidity that is on the upside. So if BTC reverses up, all these other altcoins most likely will trade along with the trend of BTC. So guys, see you in our next video.